Hi everyone, welcome to the final episode of Cultural Factors of International Marketing. Today we'll be talking about the do's and don'ts of international marketing, and we'll be driving on the topic do fails and wins of international marketing.
Okay, so we will be talking much about the success and drawbacks brands have made when launching campaigns in different cultures.
So let's get into it by breaking down the brands.
Let's start on a high note with the brand Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a perfect example of how cultural marketing is done right. It is launched at Australia and then later on replaced with a Coca-Cola logo and publicized, which made it go globally.
So I'll be talking about what made Coca-Cola a win. Coca-Cola tapped into something universal. Humans are love for personalization. So let's take example for instance in China, where sharing is a huge cultural value. It resonates deeply. Yeah, they didn't just take one step approach. They customized the campaign to fit each market, making it global success.
We are talking about the wins. Let's now divert to the failure. In everything we do, when we know the good aspect, you have to know the bad aspect of it. So we'll be talking about Pepsi here. Pepsi tried to move to China and launch a slogan, which the slogan was later translated in a different meaning. They were like, come alive with Pepsi generation, not knowing in their language it's more like come alive with ancestors. They should bring ancestors back, which made it messed up and it was a failure.
Yes, this happened because they did not account for cultural context or proper localization.
This is a great example of why translation is more than just a word. It's about understanding cultural sensitivities.
So let's switch gears and highlight another win for McDonald's, their adaptation to India. India has a very large vegetarian population and beef is off the table because of religious reasons. So they brought in spiced potato chips in replace for the beef.
McDonald's success came from recognizing and then respecting local preferences.
This goes to show that when a brand takes the time to understand local customers and values, it can truly resonate with the market.
Yeah, on the more serious note, a Ford company when they went to Belgium, they made a terrible messed up there, and it's a clear example of marketing fail. They brought up a slogan which was later interpreted indifferently. They said all cars has quality body. When they later translate it in Belgian language, it was more like high quality collapse. So it was kind of a little bit messed up. So they failed there.
So, what are the big takeaways here? Whether it's a real like Coca Cola or feel like Pepsi, what are the common themes there?
So it's clear that understanding the local language and culture is essential because when brands do not localize very effectively, it's a risk for them and they can even offend the the people.
It is not just about translating words, it's about translating meanings. The brands that the brands that win are the brands that connect with their customers or audience.
Very well. So there we have it for cultural marketing makes or breaks the global strategy. whether it is Coca-Cola personalizing it, whether Pepsi, all everything is clear here. Me understanding the cultures of people before launching makes it a powerful thing for the brand.
All right. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Marketing Across Borders.
And
And
remember, as marketers, we are not just selling, we are communicating across cultures. Bye!